Hello again everyone and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Once again we are still here in the Forgotten Vale. Serana's walking around rather ominously with a dagger in hand, looking like she's about to cut something off of me, but yeah. So apparently she keeps moving every time I'm... Keep an eye on you, Serana. Apparently we still have to find 2 of the Falmer tomes. Now, I think I know where one is. I think. And apparently the other one is... If we use the Emerald Paragon, which is the place, I believe, where we went up, yeah, and couldn't find anything, up here. If we look quite carefully for once... We just keep going. I think. Do we? I don't know. I'm hoping we just keep going. Aha! Aha ha 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 ha. Here we go. There, Unknown Book Volume 2. There we go. There's the Elven Greatsword of the Blaze, Imperial Bow of Chills, Elven Arrows. Skeleton with some gold. Drop the Knight. Gold, Magicka, Mass Paralysis. Don't think we actually take anything else, even though there are some quite good weapons there. But that is the 3rd book of the 4. I think we have 1, 3, and 4 now, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Unknown Book, 1, 2, and 4. Right, okay, interesting. Right, I think I know where the other one is, if my memory serves and I was pointed towards the right place. It's up on the, I think, on the Farmer walkways somewhere. Let's just try and remember how to get to said walkways. Is it not around up here, by any chance? I think it might be up here. I don't think there's going to be any more enemies around anyway, so we don't have to worry about being stealthy or anything. Is it not up here? No, I don't think it is it? I'm pretty sure it's up on the high areas. It's in one of the farmer tents or huts or whatever you want to call them. Got to find a way to get to it in a somewhat sane manner, which is not an easy thing for me to do. So I think it's up in one of those somewhere. If I go this way, I'm going to check in all the tents, make sure I'm not like missing anything. Too silly pearl there. I mean, the pearls aren't even really worth anything, but it's a pearl, isn't it? So I don't forget. But those gates self-close. It's a bit weird. Not sure I like that. Nothing there. Yeah, I think we just go up this way somewhere. Run along the pathways. I think I've missed anything. That's Sharp Slope Cave, I believe, which we don't need to go in anymore. Is it that one? Don't think it is, to be honest, but I could be wrong. There are a lot of these walkways, so a lot of this has just kind of blended together for the most part. Hey, something that we didn't actually lose. Nice. Go up here. That was where one of the frost giants was. I do remember that. this way? Maybe? Like I say, there is just way too much for me to remember around here. Did we check in that one? I think we did, didn't we? This one? I'm starting to think some of these chests have like respawned in a sense. God, I thought I was gonna fall off then. Genuinely thought I was gonna fall off. Not in there. It's not in there, is it? No. No, don't think so. So if we go down the walkways the other side, surely we're gonna find something, right? Surely. Because I'm fairly sure it's up here somewhere, I just can't remember exactly where. Nope. Okay, hang on. Try going over in this direction. Come on, Gregis, you can do it. You can do it. You can find this book. Or can I? Maybe I can't. Ah, damn it. Yeah, because it was in it was on definitely on some like raised area. I just can't remember where. I feel like it was next to a waterfall. But I'm also not... Excuse me. I'm also not 100% sure of that one either, in all honesty. Where, oh where is this book? None of these? No. This is where we kind of started our ascent, isn't it? So it's not going to be on there. Did they have like a hut? Do they have their huts like elsewhere? Radiance, balcony, passage, learning, site. I feel like this is where we need to be. Just successfully navigating here is a different thing entirely. Go this way. That I'm pretty sure is correct. It was definitely a slightly like raised up area with one of those farmer huts on. As I remember looking, I remember almost getting stuck on it. Because I couldn't find like a proper path down either. There's no way that way. Don't think there's anything over there either. This is oh! Wait, did we... Is that where we came from? Yeah, that's where we came from. This is trickier than I anticipated. A lot trickier than I anticipated. I now feel like I'm going around in a circle. I'm pretty sure I am going around in a circle at this point. That again is the cave. Don't think going in there will bring us any benefit whatsoever. Not in there. No. Oh, the best laid plans and all that. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able if, you know, if I'm oh, is it? Wait, is that it? Is that where we need to be? No. Is it? I am so lost. It's not even funny. I'm so lost. That's the frost troll. We know that for a fact. That's of no interest to us. Did we go this way? I will go on record and just say I hate this stream, this whole like valley place. It is it's just a nightmare to navigate. I'm just trying to figure out, like, looking at all the huts, like where we haven't been. I feel like we've covered the whole place. You know what I mean? It's. Knowing me, I'm totally in the wrong area. Like, there's probably like a hut somewhere else that I've forgotten about entirely. Yeah, I'm completely perplexed right now. I just do not know what to do. Fuck. Okay, we'll go this way. Like, am I also heading just straight back towards the glacial crevice entrance? Because I feel like I am. I feel like I'm going right back to where we ended up last time. Is that it? That might be it. Oh my god, it is. Oh. Whoo! Right. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? So we got there in the end. Oh my lord. Okay, so we need to bring the ancient farmer tomes to Urag at Grow Shub after all that, in the College of Winterhold. After that, get a little game of hide and seek, trying to find the damn thing. So we can fast travel directly out of the Forgotten Vale. Thankfully, we don't have to muck around with actually walking all the way back out of there. Let's take all the tomes to him and get our reward, whatever that reward's going to be. Because my god, am I satisfied to have found those.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend.
Any interest in ancient farmer tomes?
Well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language.
Quite.
You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Depends how much you're paying.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you
Interesting
what,
negotiations.
you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Deal.
Here you go.
There we go. The Betrayed. Journal of Myrtle Angoth. Am I now over encumbered? I think I am, aren't I? Yep. I've been given so many goddamn books. It's ruined me. Right, so touching the sky. Right, so we got the Betrayed was the first one, wasn't it? How long is this? It's not too long, actually. Right, so the Betrayed. And when the Snow Prince fell to the ground, the Ice Elves divided above and below. Now vanquished and brutally bound, one moment had shattered all they did know. The once cool wind on their skin, now replaced with the heat of the flame. And a pride once felt deep within, forgotten along with their name. Torn from their home of ice and frost, thrown into the pitch-black dread of night, living in fear as their minds become lost, as their eyes begin dimming the light. Chained and enslaved, what once was light turned to blackness, alone and betrayed, sinking deeper into madness. And then we have the Journal of Myrtle Angoth, I think was the next one, wasn't it? Yeah. Is this long? Nah, it's not long. Right, so, Journal of Myrtle Angoth. I used to dream of fighting in battles like my father. He had begun teaching me to fight the moment I was able to pick up a blade. Mother had argued that I was too young, but he paid her no mind. I can still remember the elation I felt the first time I bested father in a match and the look of pride on his face. If it were up to him, I know he would have allowed me to join him in battle. With me at his side, he may have fared better. Now with father and so many others slain, the old ones claim we are left with too few warriors to continue the fight. I was not the only young one to speak out in protest, but our small voices went unheard. It has been decided that we must flee to seek help and protection. News has reached us that the great Snow Prince has fallen in battle. The urgency to go into hiding has left many of us scattered, and those of us still together unsure of which direction to turn. In the long hours of night, we keep huddled together, always fearing the worst until the first light of the blessed sun. May Auriel guide our footsteps. In the night, I overheard the old ones whispering secrets of the underground and the Dwemer who dwell there. I thought back on stories father once told me of these dwarves' heroic tales of honour and glory. The old ones must know these stories, for it has been decided that we will change course upon first light. I feel hopeful that the Dwemer will help us to avenge our fallen and reclaim our land. Well, they did in a way, but also kind of took away your sight. Right, Diary of Fair Agarwin. Forward. The dates noted in this diary are translated literally. This verbiage matches no known modern measure of time and is assumed to be a custom form for counting the days and months. Excavations of ancient farmer slave quarters have turned up brass vessels, very similar to a deep bowl, with 20 markings crudely etched onto the inside. Farmer scholars theorised this bowl would be placed under a drip of water coming from an overhanging rock, and as the bowl filled, the water's level would reach those markings, thus indicating a crude passage of time. Because of this diary, the vessel has been called a Kulnir, a primitive farmer timekeeping device. Third marking, 10th Kulnir. It feels like years since we were forced into hiding. I dare not write where we stay for fear of endangering the good people of this house, should this diary be discovered. We have been shown a kindness by this family once known to the Snow Prince. Even in death, his great influence has ensured our safety. We were separated from many of our kin along the road when it became increasingly difficult to travel discreetly in our numbers. We were forced to go our separate ways and travel only at night. I've heard no news of where the others may have gone, and fear I never shall. Our lives are forever changed. 7th marking, 10th Kulnir. In the night I find it difficult not to focus on times past. There are moments in my rest when I still hear the laughter of young ones at play in the valley. Other times I see the pale flicker of happy moments which were once so common in the land of the Snow Elves. I try not to dwell on these memories too long. Often our surroundings make it impossible to dwell on any happiness. We've been locked together in such close quarters for so long we grow tired of each other's company. Even the strongest of us have faltered with nothing to do but think on what is lost. I wake each day to forlorn faces and are reminded of where we are and all we have left behind. We are all yearning for a day when we can emerge from hiding and walk freely in the light once more, but I fear we are losing all hope that such a day will ever come. 10th marking, 10th Kulnir. I tire of the tears of women and children. My own have run dry. The men have begun to look upon us as if we are all weak, yet we have survived the same trials as they. I cannot bring myself to think on the numbers we lost in battle, yet I cannot force the images of my own losses from my mind. And now, in a time when our people should be banded together, it feels like we are drifting apart. The Nords have truly won. Our once great pride and unity is shattered. If we lose hope now, we will never survive. Today, many, myself included, have tried to speak out in voices of reason. There can be no hope without talking of our future. We can make no difference if our spirits remain broken. 18th Marking, 10th Colnir. We know that we can never again be the Snow Elves and live freely in this world. We will forever be in hiding in one form or another, but there is no reason we cannot live life with the sun and the wind against our skin. There are those here who are friends to us and plan to help us once the threat has ended. We know now to survive, we must be born anew. Outside we will appear as though we belong here, inside we will carry our truth and our scars. The Snow Elves have had a rough time of it, haven't they? They really have. And the last one was Touching the Sky, wasn't it, I believe? Touching the Sky. Here we go. Right. By Parmion Saldor. Many of the most dedicated Snow Elves once committed themselves to a tireless journey through the Chantry to the Inner Sanctum. They carried with them the paramount desire to become one with their god Auriel. Though all set out with determination to prove their worth, few were prepared for the trials that lay ahead, for the path to Auriel was not without its tribulations. The pilgrims struggled not only against the natural elements of the treacherous veil, but with the myriad of tests upon their faith and loyalty. It is told that many simply could not continue on the path for long before turning back. Some argue that the rebuke they endured upon their return was crueler than any punishment that may have lay ahead of them along the path. In their failed attempt, they were forced to live in the shadow of those who did continue on to achieve the great glory and honour of ascension into the light. Forever after, their faith and loyalty in Auriel would be scrutinised, and their remaining days filled with shame and regret. Tales of those who reached the Inner Sanctum are not without their share of woes. It is said upon their arrival that many were mere shells of the person they had once been. Some were quite mad from sleeplessness and starved to the point of frailty. By the end of their journey, the marvel that they had strength yet to carry their vessel and ascend the stars of the temple was the last true testament of their loyalty. Regardless of each individual's tale, the final words remain eerily similar. It is said that every pilgrim ascended, bathed in light, a look of relief and contentment on their faces. Right. On that note, let's chuck something away quickly because I need it. Yes, get rid of that. Right. Get rid of that dagger. Oh. Put it there as like a memento. Right. On that note, guys, we're going to end this episode here. Next episode, we shall probably head to some towns, sell all of our loot that we got from the Forgotten Vale, and yeah, probably go and speak to Ishran after that, and let's probably prepare for our final efforts against the vampires. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Skyrim. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.